Howdy everybody, welcome to another edition of That's Railroad. We bring the railroad to you, and we're bringing the railroad to you today. This is pretty cool stuff going on here. We got our newer hopper cars are arriving by truck. Okay, it's going to be an exciting day. Hope you enjoyed today's show. This is pretty cool stuff. Okay, here we go. It's the first car coming in. He's got a Mac. That's pretty cool. That troll trailer's sliding out there. I don't know why. Surely they're not going to unload it on here. I don't know what's going on with this. We'll find out. Got some graffiti on them. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna have to take it over the track over here and get it lined up with the track to unload it. How about that? Okay. So he pulled in there, back, turned around like it was nothing. Pretty cool. Okay, gotta make sure we don't get hit by a train. I got a train coming out here soon, but got a lot of people here to help. You got a guy back there with a radio telling the truck driver how to maneuver. Yeah, said they had to raise 7 power lines. Well, actually, there were communication lines from polar mines up here to get up here. Guys come out and raised them. All right, let's go from here. Patterson Sand Company, Clayton, Ohio. They're sorry about that. Had that on the wrong thing there. Yeah, Patterson Sand Company, Clayton, Ohio. Iowa. That car body is 10 foot 8 inches high, and it's 40 inches from the railhead up to the car body, the bottom of the car body. So I'll tell you how high that is. Good winch here. That's how they pulled it up on the trailer. As you can see, the trailer has rails embedded in the bed. They just roll it right down on the rail then. How about that? And then we got a man lift down here. They're gonna go up and they're gonna do look inside the car, make sure there's nothing inside the car, and hose it out if needed. How about that? There we go. This is not something you get to see every day. Before, when we got our cars in, they took the trucks off and put the car body on the trailer and hauled the trucks in separately, then put it all back together down here. That's what they've done in the past. I don't know what is going on down there on the other end. They got 4 guys down there, so maybe they're not quite lined up right. Exactly, I don't know. We'll see. Yes, sir, I'll get out of your way. Okay, he's gonna back up a little bit. I gotta move. Didn't have to move much. Might have to pull it off with a high lift or something. I don't know. Look at that. They got the other trucks on the rail down here. Boy, just like downtown, that was quick. Awesome.
Hang on.
It's got a little remote box over there the truck driver does. We're on. Far out. Well, all the guys have to get safety trained for being on the property, so they're in there getting safety trained. They're training that they need to do here to be working on the property as we speak. They just went in. We got a train coming out here, and they hope to get 10 cars moved today and 10 cars moved tomorrow. There's 20 cars down there, so that's the plan. This is exciting. This is exciting. So These are the same size hoppers that we have. There we go.
Hello, Ron.
That's Taylor Wharton bolt liner. A little hard to see.
I believe Jim Martin's Bridge 8.
Okay.
Hello, Jim Martin. Hello, Eric.
These cars carried fine aggregate. That's, you'll see spray foam on the doors.
Hello, Mr. Cole. Hello, Duke.
Hold on.
Yeah, green track from us, eh? Green track.
Okay.
Thanks, buddy. Hello, Jen Moore. Hello, Eric.
That's the train calling for clearance. Yeah, you'll see, we can see the gravel. Look at that. Anyway, that's why the spray foam, to keep them from leaking. Now, apparently it worked pretty good. Okay. That, the cars weigh 51,000, 59. They won't all be exactly the same, but that's your load limit, what you can put in there, and the car weight and the truck weight, 286. All right, let's see when these cars were built. I haven't found that out yet. 1993. How about that? And these were built by a company called Thrall. I never heard of them. All of our cars are Trinity cars. We have a few Johnstown America Corporation cars. Well, the Freight Car America is who built those. How about that? 1993. I don't know what the other 19 cars are going to be built. I have no clue. But this one is 93. There we are. All right. Okay. First time they open the door up. They open. Got a little bit of gravel in there. Not bad. Not bad at all. Just brought our 3098 loco here and shoved it down a little bit, and give this car a G2 and see what all it needs, if it needs anything, and we'll go from there. Okay, they got a couple guys up in the man lifts, and they're hosing all the gravel out of the cars before we put coal in them. How about that? I can't show you that. I can't get. Well, look at that. I can see one thing. The gravel's frozen these cars, and they've been beating those like we beat our cars when the coal freezes in them. How about that? Uh-oh. They're right over top of us. Okay. They got the insides all cleaned up. They get a little bit of, not much gravel on that side rail, but they cleaned them all off. So that's free ballast. Ha ha! How about that? Yeah, you don't want to clean the cars out on the inside is a good thing, because you don't want to mix that gravel in with your coal, with the product that you're selling. That wouldn't be very cool. So it's a good idea that they are at least hosing the insides of the cars out. Get all that gravel out of there. Very good idea. We're here on our 3098 locomotive SD40-2, and my job and the train operator's job today is to shuffle cars, move as needed. Okay, so we're waiting on our second car coming in, and wanted to tell you, we bought 20 of these cars from Melvin Stone Company. They went somewhere around Cincinnati, Ohio to get them. They were delivered to Cumberland Mine Siding by Norfolk Southern, and they're being trucked up here. But the cars carried aggregate before they came here. Melvin Stone's a pretty big company. I do not know which plant these cars came from, but I wanted to tell you something. There, around the first of the year, I told my buddy, I says, you know what? If you see new cars showing up here, I said, that is an awesome sign. And I don't think you have to worry about them shutting the place down. I mean, these 20 cars are an absolute commitment to the future of mining coal here, as well as a commitment to safety. The reason that we're getting these cars is that over this past year, 15 of our cars have been scrapped, and these cars are going to replace them. Those cars that were scrapped were deemed unsafe to operate in the condition they were in, so they scrapped them. So these cars will replace those scrapped cars. All right, and our owner and higher up management team have are wanting to run 2 trains, and we currently do not have enough cars to run both trains. So that is a major commitment to the future for this mine. It's a very, very good sign that we have gotten these cars. Just awesome. Just an awesome commitment to the future of Cumberland Mine here, and I like it. Okay, rumor. Well, the word is, and this is not an official statement, not an official statement, the cars were purchased for $16,000 a piece. And somewhere between, well, I don't know exactly, but I think I've heard that Norfolk Southern charged $1,000 a car to get them to Cumberland Mines, and the trucking company is charging $1,000 per car to get them from Cumberland Mines up here. Again, that is rumor. Again, another rumor. But I think that's a pretty good ballpark figure. I think the $16,000 for those cars were published online when they were put up for sale. But again, I don't know the final paperwork. I do not know. But that'll give you a ballpark figure. I'm $20,000 per car is awesome to get them in here. Just awesome. All right. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Well, here we go. Car number 2. Took them 2 hours from when they came in the last time to go down and get the car and get it back up here. That's pretty good. That is pretty good stuff. There you go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That was smooth as silk, man. Those guys are really good. Really good. That didn't take long at all. A couple minutes. 5 minutes, that's about it. The guys up on top of that man lift, they are wearing safety harnesses and are secured off to that cage.